Nothing can hold us back. Nothing can tear us apart. Not life, not death, not the in-between. This is just the start. Don't let them keep you down. Don't let them push you out. We were made to live, to be fierce like lions, love and forgive. Just keep moving on. Just keep pushing ahead. Yeah, the new has come. All the old is dead. Just keep moving on. Keep your eyes on the prize and that word in your heart. Yeah, we'll be alright. We got that. We got that. We got that. Yeah, we'll be alright. Yeah, we're running out the darkness, chasing down the dead of night. We're bringing hope to the streets. There's a new way, a better life. Only one can set the captive free. He's bringing sight back to the blind. Show the lame how to walk and make the dead alive. Just keep moving on. Just keep pushing ahead. Yeah, the new has come. All the old is dead. Just keep moving on. Keep your eyes on the prize and that word in your heart. Yeah, we'll be alright. We got that. We got that. We got that. Yeah, we'll be alright. We got that. We got that. We got that. Yeah, we'll be alright. We got that Holy Ghost power. We got our hearts set on love. We got that Holy Ghost power. We keep things to love. We got that Holy.
Hello, guys. Hey. Hi, March for Life. Thank you so much for joining us for our first virtual concert for life. I'm Anne-Claire Levy, the social media manager at the March for Life. I'm joined today by some of my very special friends. First, we have my dear teammate and friend of the March for Life, Mary Lemke, the director of meetings and events. And we also have the man of the hour, Darren Mulligan of We Are Messengers. Welcome, both of you guys.
Thank you. So much. Darren, it's such a joy to hang out with you again and to be able to witness another just concert with you. What an amazing event it was. As most of our followers probably know, you played at this March for Life and just did such an amazing job. I mean, I can tell you, we've just been bombarded by people just enjoying so much the concert. I don't think in my whole 7 years at the March for Life, I haven't seen people jam out at, first thing in the morning. So you've just been such an inspiration. You guys are like a band that I've never worked with before. And we're just so blessed to have you tonight. So thanks for being here.
Well, thank you, Mary. It's a pleasure. That event was mind blowing. It's one of the most wonderful things we've ever been a part of, genuinely. So we're stoked to be here. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What's the plan? What we're going to do, ladies? You want me to sing?
Yeah, I think that you can take us away with the first song.
All right, let's try it. Okay, so just also to welcome all the folks coming in off the We Are Messengers Facebook page too. Let's start with a different song. We're going to start with a song called Home. And I wrote this for, honestly, I wrote this for me. I write all my songs for me. I'm so selfish. But especially in this season, we need to remember that we're not necessarily just citizens of America or citizens of Ireland. We're citizens of heaven, that heaven is our home. And so for all of you who are feeling lonely and feeling isolated today, I want you to know that I'm in this with you and that together we're going to make it through this. And together with folks like the March for Life, we can make an incredible difference in the lives of the most vulnerable. So we're honored to partner with you all. So this is Home. I'd been running, Lord knows how long, and I couldn't escape all the things that I'd done. You met my trouble with a beautiful love, and you showed me mercy when I deserved none. You carried me when I couldn't go on. And you were my home. You were my home. When I feel abandoned, lost and alone, you were my home. Well, living ain't easy, but make no mistake, the sun's going down, but I'm wide awake. And I've got this feeling deep down in my bones, we'll be together at the end of the road. You will be together at the end of the road. 'Cause you were my home. You were my home. When I feel abandoned, lost on my own, you were my home. Well, I can't believe you loved me as I was. I was a stranger before there was us, but you took me in and you tore down my walls. If it wasn't for you, I'd have nothing at all. If it wasn't for you, I'd have nothing at all. 'Cause you were my home. Oh, you were my home. When I feel abandoned, lost on my own, 'cause you were my home. Oh. So we wrote a brand new song that just came out, and it's a song called Love. You know, the lyrics fit now. They fit so well. That first verse says, yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, I know that's what they say, but right now it seems this loneliness won't go away. Does anybody feel this heartache? Is anyone around? And the truth is, someone is around. His name is Jesus. He's the King of Kings. He'll never leave us and never forsake us, and we have his love. So let's not be a people who give in to fear and panic and anxiety, but a people who rest in the love of God. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, I know that's what they say, but right now it seems this loneliness won't go away. Yeah. Can anybody feel this heartache? Is anyone around? Feels like we're running round in circles, we can't catch our breath. We can't enjoy the moment when we always want what's next. Yeah, just when I can't take no more. It's when I hear you say, don't hang your head when you get lonely. No, I'll never leave your side. And don't go thinking you're the only one that can get it right. 'Cause yeah, you got my love, 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 love down in. Yeah, you got my love, 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 and I won't let you go. I know there's nowhere I can run, there's nowhere I can hide from the one who gave his life so I could get back mine. Yeah, so when you can't take no more, look up and hear him say, don't hang your head when you get lonely. And no, I'll never leave your side. And don't go thinking you're the only one that can get it right. 'Cause yeah, you got my
love, 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 and down in your soul. 'Cause yeah, you got my love, 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 and I won't let you go. Your mercy is new every morning. Your grace sustains all of my life. You are the one that I run to. In you I am satisfied. Oh, your mercy is new every morning. Your grace sustains all of my life. You are the one that I run to. In you I am satisfied. Hey, don't hang your head when you get lonely. No, I'll never leave your side. And don't go thinking you're the only one that can get it right. 'Cause yeah, you got my love, 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 love down in your soul. Yeah, you got my love, 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 and I won't let you go. No. There we go. Oh. Ladies, can I hear you? I can't hear you guys talking. Let me hear
There
you.
we go. We're back on. No, I
Yes,
just was saying, Love is probably my favorite song that you guys have ever put out. I mean,
thank
all of
you.
them are fantastic, but I just love love.
I like that. Thank you.
Yeah, during the uncertainties right now, these days, I think everyone could use a little bit more love. So, what are you and your family doing to spread love during these
Yeah.
days?
Yeah, well, so I think a big thing because we're also isolated, with technology at the moment, is to I've been thinking about people that are struggling with mental health a lot. So I go through my phone each day. I think about people who I know are struggling, and I text them. And something as simple as saying, "Listen, I'm thinking about you. I know this is hard. I love you, and as soon as this thing is over, we're gonna hug each other." You know, a very basic thing like actually learning how to be kind to my wife and kids again is really important. Because someone said if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. I think if you want to change the world through love, start by loving those closest to you. Because it's no good if we run out and we have all these social justice passions, but at home we can't love our own family. So I love the unborn. I love mothers who are struggling to make positive choices around pregnancy. Okay, but I have to be willing to love my own wife and my own family before I'm willing to step into that platform too. So yeah, just taking it easy on each other, Mary. We're all struggling. So does that make sense?
It does. And what a beautiful family you have. It was such a pleasure getting to meet Heidi and two of your kiddos at the March for Life. What a beautiful family you have. So,
Thank you.
and Love is also my favorite song. So,
I hope you dance to it, Mary. I'm
I do.
betting on it.
I work out to it. We play it in the house. We play it in the car. Every opportunity. My kids can attest to that. So we love your music, Darren. All of you guys. So
I don't work out to anything right now. I'm just eating chocolate croissants. This body is built by chocolate croissants from Starbucks, everybody. You
That is a
know,
way to love yourself too.
it's not a good way. There's so many people joining. I'm loving all these comments too. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
I know it's beautiful to just have the whole pro life movement be able to come together to just celebrate
Mhm.
life through music right now. Yeah, how
Yeah,
beautiful is that?
super cool. My daughter has been wearing the T-shirt she got at the March for Life in January to bed every night.
Oh,
It's
oh,
which
a,
one she get?
I think it says pro life is also pro woman, pro life, pro
Ah,
woman. It's
sign
the same
behind
as the
me right
sign
now.
behind it. Yeah, behind
Yes,
it.
same
that
on
was our
me.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that thrills me as a father to see my daughter caring about that. And I would just encourage people with young kids. Sometimes we feel like we can't talk to them about issues like abortion, about healthcare. Your kids understand at a much earlier age than you think they do. And I want my kids to be that next generation of people coming through going, you know what, the greatest social justice battle of all time exists right here, right now.
Hmm.
You know, I see that we're all so isolated. We just shut the world down for COVID-19. If we can shut the world down for COVID-19, we need to really examine our hearts and we need to examine our consciences. Because if we can close the world for a flu pandemic,
Why do we allow this to go unabated? We choose who to love and we choose don't or who not to love. But the gospel is very clear. There is no agenda in the gospel. It is just love. You see, God loved everyone so much that he gave his son Jesus. And so I don't get to choose who I love, whether I agree with people's sexuality or with their faith or with their political views does not matter. We're called to love everybody.
Mhm.
And I think if we start there, then even people we disagree with, we can have relationship with. So we don't need to ram anything down people's throats. We just need to love people well, and we need to stand up for those who nobody else will stand for. I got to stop talking. You girls should
Amen.
talk.
Yeah, that's a beautiful message. So do you want to play us another song now?
Oh well, yeah. She's like, stop singing. Stop talking. Yeah, I'll do a song called Magnify. I'll turn this up a bit. Um, this one's an old one. Um, I'm gonna put this capo. How do you say capo in America? I don't know. I'll say capo. Capo capo. This one's an old one. It's like 4 years old. Um, but it has got my family through some really tough times. All right, here we go. Sing along at home if you know this one. And take it all away. Magnify no other name. Open up my eyes to you. Take it all. Take it all away. Magnify no other name. Open up my eyes to you. Well, I've been trying to make sense of the sorrow that I feel, holding on for life to the only thing that's real. I've only scratched the surface. I've barely had a taste, but just a glimpse draws my heart to change. In one side of you lays my sin to waste. I don't need to see everything, just more of you. Sing it, come on. And take it all away. Magnify no other name. Open up my eyes to you. Take it take it all away. Magnify no other name. Open up my eyes to you. Oh God, be greater than the worries in my life. Be stronger than the weakness in my mind. Be louder. Let your glory come alive. Be magnified. Oh God, be greater than the worries in my life. Be stronger than the weakness in my mind. Be louder. Let your glory come alive. Be magnified. Take it all away. Magnify no other name. And open up my eyes to you. Take it all away, Lord. Magnify no other name. And open up my eyes to you. And to you. To you. Thank you.
How great
That
is
was
it that we're
beautiful.
getting a front row ticket to a concert? I mean, we're literally getting a front row view of We Are Messengers. Have you guys been doing a lot of, you know, virtual events and things since you've been home, and some
Yeah.
of the concerts have been kind of put on hold for a bit?
Yeah, we've been doing a ton of things. I've had to say no to a lot of um, different things coming through because I'm trying to protect my time at home, but I'm also trying not to bore our fans to death with me coming on here every day. But when we talk, Mary, like, I'm so passionate about what you guys stand for. Like I'm all in on that. My family or this band is, um, and I think we need to be people in society that when we have convictions, when we have things that we believe in, we need to stand for those things. We need to raise our voices, and we need to do that knowing that we're going to alienate some people and we're going to disappoint some people. But this is not a popularity contest. You know, when I stand before the king in heaven, he's not going to want to know how many followers we had on Facebook. You know, he's going to want to know, did I love the least of these? When someone was thirsty, did I get them a drink? When someone was hungry, did I feed them? And when a mother who doesn't have health insurance doesn't know what to do about a pregnancy at 17 years of age because everyone's putting pressure on her to abort her pregnancy, am I going to be someone that sows into organizations that help her make positive choices, that help her carry that baby to full term? And am I going to be somebody that doesn't leave her there? I want to be that kind of man, and I want my family to be that kind of family. And I would also say, last thing before I stop talking, I realize that sometimes, oh, you only see half my face. Let me go here. Not that my face is very attractive, but it's here. Um, I don't want to be on here as a hypocrite because I am a hypocrite. You know, I have so many flaws in my life and so many areas that, you know, I wrestle with and I need improvement on. But don't let your sin and don't let your flaws stop you from going into the world and standing up for the least of these. You know, your sin doesn't define you, but the forgiveness and mercy of Jesus Christ, that defines you. He says who we are, not who the worst of us says we are.
I think that's a message that everyone really needs to hold on to, especially during days like this when we're all struggling to
Yeah.
really self-examine ourselves. So
Yeah.
thank you for that, Darren.
No
And I
worries.
just want to say one thing, Darren. In my role at the March for Life, I do work with a lot of artists, and I just fell in love with you guys because you are unlike any other band that I've worked with. You have such a humble heart and a serving heart, and it shows through your music and just everything that you do. So we just
Thank you.
love you at the March for Life, and again, we're just so happy to have you, and I'm your biggest fan. So I really am. Yeah.
Well, I'm your biggest fan too, you know. Well, thank you. There's a lot of incredible artists. I just don't want to use the platform that God has given us to line my pockets or to have people applaud for me. You know, this time is teaching me that applause doesn't matter that much. You know, the accolades don't matter that much. What really matters is, do I love God and do I love people?
Mhm.
Um, and I do both of those less well than I should do, and so I'm working on that, and I'm letting God work on me. Can you? I don't know. I know we have some questions and stuff, but I would love if you guys, because there's a lot of We Are Messengers fans on here that maybe aren't familiar with the March for Life. Would you guys maybe just very briefly explain what you all do and why you do it?
Definitely.
You know.
So the March for Life is the largest pro-life gathering in the entire world. Every single January, on the anniversary of Roe v. Wade, which for all of our non-American viewers tonight was the Supreme Court decision that made abortion illegal in all 50 states in America. And that was just such a heartbreaking travesty. And so for the past almost 50 years now, the March for Life gathers together Pro Life America, and now so many international marchers come to join us too, because life is an international right. And we come together to celebrate life and to stand against the travesty that is abortion. Um, we're here to stand for women. We're here to stand for children in the womb, for families, and to celebrate what it means to have life and to know the goodness that there is in life.
Hmm. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. Mary, have you anything
And
to
I
add
think
to that?
Ann Claire did a great job. So
But no, and
She's pretty awesome. I think one thing that I try to get across to our fans and our friends is that being pro life, you cannot be pro life if you're not pro woman. You know, you have to be someone that loves the mother. Honestly, and this may just, you know, may veer somewhat from you guys. I don't, maybe it doesn't. I think if I don't love the mother, um, I can't even say I'm pro life. Do you
mhm,
know? I have to love the mother first. She's the one making the choice and she needs the support. Yes, we love the child in the womb, absolutely.
mhm,
But what kind of hypocrites will love someone when they make the choice we want, but will hate them when they make the choice we
mhm,
don't? So if you're on here and you've struggled with pregnancy and abortion in the past, can I tell you that there's no condemnation for you here? Jesus' arms are wide open. There's forgiveness, there's restoration, there's reconciliation. I met so many people at the March for Life who had had abortions and
Mm-hmm.
now are there marching with pro life people because they realized that there is a better way, and they realized they were pressured into situations and they thought there was no choice. But there absolutely is a choice. And so that's what you guys exist for. And I couldn't believe it. There's like hundreds of thousands of people in the middle of DC, and we were able to sing about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, America, we're free. Stand up for those who have no voice. Use your freedom so that those who don't have a voice can have one. And
Mm-hmm.
quit making excuses. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the bickering and the arguing that we allow to take place because of um, partisanship in politics. Politics is not going to fix this necessarily. What's going to fix this is me and you and our daughters and our sons giving their lives, giving their time, and giving their hearts to this cause. And so we're in. If I've offended you, Mary, I apologize.
No, we just admire that, Darren, because we have spoken, and a lot of artists won't come out, about that, and you just speak so boldly and beautifully about it, and it's another reason we admire and love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you. And I don't see, honestly, I don't see why I can't believe that, because I know that across the street in my neighborhood there are people who believe the complete opposite, but
Mhm.
we're still friends.
Yeah.
We can disagree. That is okay. We can have different viewpoints, and we're not trying to force our will on anybody. We're
Mm-hmm.
just saying, can we talk about it? There's help. There's hope. And I want to be that kind of man that crosses lines. You can't pin me as a Democrat nor a Republican. I can't even vote because I only have a green card. So I can pay taxes and plenty of them. Um, but this is not about politics. This is not about agenda. This is
Nope.
about loving people who have no choice, both mothers and kids, and we're going to give them a choice. You know. So anyway, we'll do one more, will I?
Sounds great.
Does this sound okay? I don't know. I hate doing
Beautiful.
internet things. Uh,
No, it sounds amazing. I think one of the best parts of my day was getting to do my work with you doing a sound check in the back.
I sounded like such a crow during that sound check. I couldn't sing a note. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna sing. Uh, I'll just sing one, and then we'll move on. This one's called "Point to You." Again, another older one. And people, if they watch the video on YouTube, they'll see a little girl dancing in that video, and that little girl is my daughter, Emmanuel, and she is amazing. Look at all these comments. I'm so sorry for ignoring all your comments. There are so many of them. All right, here we go. I'm reading your comments. You girls need to mute those microphones. I hear you all laughing. So here we go. It's Point to You, and I'm going to dedicate this one to my daughter, who is currently upstairs. Best dancer in the world. Well, how can I forgive when I can't forgive myself? And how can I move on when all I have is regret? How can I face you when I keep turning away? How can I make it past the noise of my shame? I need a miracle, some healing for my heart. I need a revelation, a brand new start. I want simplicity, where I can rest, but I need a miracle to put my past to death. I know you want my heart, my bruises and my scars. I'm coming as I am, the only way I can't forget from where I've come, what my heart's been rescued from. When they ask me who I owe my whole life to, I point to you. I point to you.
I want so badly just to finally get well. But I don't want a quick fix, an emotional cell. I will be honest with my humanity. No, I'm not perfect and I don't pretend to be. Well, I need a miracle, some healing for my heart. I need a revelation. Oh, I need a brand new start. I want simplicity where I can rest, but I need a miracle to put my past to death. And I know you want my heart, my bruises and my scars. I'm coming as I am, the only way I can. And I can't forget from where I've come, what my heart's been rescued from. And they ask me who I owe my whole life to, I point to you. I point to you. And people say that I've lost myself, but I say I'm found in you. People ask, where does my story end? But I say it starts with you. And I know you want my heart, my bruises and my scars. I'm coming as I am, 'cause I know you want my heart, my bruises and my scars. I'm coming as I am, the only way I can. And I point to you. I point to you. And I point to you. Yeah. You're on mute. You're on mute, Mary. There you go.
I was going to just say, Darren, I love a lot of your older stuff, from your, I guess that was your first album.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
and when I watched the video and then got to meet your daughter, that was just amazing. So she's quite the dancer.
She is. My mother's name, her maiden name was Sherry, and in Irish the translation, well, no, they actually in Irish they called them the dancer Sherrys. So their
Mm.
family was known for dancing in the village. I didn't get that gifting, but my daughter did.
You
But
do
it's
a good
funny.
job up there on the stage, Darren.
Nah, a little bit, but those were different days. So that video was 3 years ago. My daughter was, much younger. She was, I think, 6. And I was just talking to my wife the other day. Isn't it funny that as young girls grow a little bit older, so she's, I think she's 9 now. My wife will correct me, but isn't it funny how the insecure in and you hear them saying things like, "Oh no, I'm shy," or "No, I feel awkward," or "I feel uncomfortable." That's what the world does to young ladies and to young men. Is it makes them feel like you can't be like that. You can't be so free and you can't be so joyful and you can't be so hopeful, because we try and squish people with our own like agendas. And it makes me so disappointed that we live in a world where young girls feel like they have to do things to be loved. Teenage girls. And if you're a teenage girl listening to this, I pray for my baby girl every night, and I'll pray for you too. I pray that God would show you that you don't have to do anything to earn love. You don't have to do anything to make a boy love you, to make a girl love you, to make your mom or dad love you. And you certainly don't need to do anything to make Jesus love you. He loves you for who you are. You're his baby girl. And I'd say the same for the fellas out there. You don't have to have all this bravado and act like the big fella and act all tough, to be valued. Your strength and your courage comes in kindness, comes in tenderness, comes in standing for those who have no voice. So if you want to be a man, show up for your life, show up for your families, your parents, your brothers, and show up for these ladies, these girls who we make feel like they have to act in a particular way to please men. Nah, grow up, fellas. Time to grow up. Especially you boys that claim to be Christians. Christian men don't go around watching pornography. They don't go around cheating on their wives, and I don't want to condemn you. We all sin, we all mess up sometimes, but let's put all that away. Let's show up for our lives and show up for the ladies and the women in our society who keep this thing moving and taking over. That's a rant. I'm finished with the rant. You girls, what have you got to say?
Well, that's beautiful. And again, we had the blessing of getting to meet your wife,
Mhm.
and some of your kiddos, and the love that you have for your family is so obvious and beautiful. I mean, they were even able to be on stage, and we did
Mhm.
show some pictures at the
Yeah.
beginning of your beautiful family. And we also had some of the other family members there. So
Mhm.
that was a
We
gift. It
did.
was just beautiful for us to see. But you're a great dad. I mean, you
Well,
can see it. You can see it in the pictures. You can see it in person. You're a great dad and obviously a great wife,
now
great
you'll
husband.
make me cry. Don't call me a wife. People in March for Life will be confused.
I love your wife though.
She's awesome. It's hard for me to hear that because, if anything, this isolation been at home has showed me how short tempered I am, how irritable I can be. And yes, I'm gonna say it. I think I'm a really good dad in that I love my kids as much as a human heart can love anyone.
Mhm.
But I have a long way to go. I often pray for them, and I pray, don't be like daddy, be like Jesus. Be like the good parts of daddy. Don't be like the bad parts. They're nothing like Jesus. And so even within, your organization and within like We Are Messengers fan groups or within churches or whatever, I think if you're not a Christian and you're watching this, which is awesome, honestly, we have so many fans that aren't Christians. I hope you fall in love with Jesus. He's awesome, but I just love that you still come and listen to us. But sometimes we're a bad representation. Sometimes people will see someone from a pro-life movement who goes, well, if that's what pro-lifers are, I'm never going to be pro-life.
Mhm.
Listen, don't use humans as your example for anything. Use Jesus as your example. You want to look at someone who's pro-life and pro-woman, that's Jesus.
Mhm.
You know the first person that Jesus revealed himself to coming out of the grave? It was Mary. Jesus has he's like, women are it. Because it was the women that went and told the men Jesus is alive. He didn't tell Peter, this mighty man of God. He told a wee woman who he had rescued. And you think about it, you don't have to become strong like society's telling you need to be strong now.
Mhm.
Ladies, what your strength is, again, your strength is your tenderness, it's your kindness, you know, it's your femininity. You want to be a feminist? The most incredible feminists, how strong they are? Feminists stand up for the lives of the unborn. That's what they really do. Because you can't go around and say, "No, I'm going to stand up for women all over the world," but be okay with women being massacred in the womb day after day, week after week.
Mhm.
We can't do it. We can't do it. And I'm just going to call a spade a spade. In this country, so far, we have lost, I don't know what the exact stats are, but we're into the tens of thousands of people to COVID-19. And I hate it. I hate every life that's been
Mhm.
affected and every life that's been lost. I hate that.
Mhm.
But we choose to willfully ignore that hundreds of thousands of children, boys and girls, will be aborted this year in America. America, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Do you know? If we don't do this now, we're going to look back in 100 years and society is going to think of us as being barbaric. We were people that shut down the world for hundreds of thousands, but couldn't stop one abortion clinic in an inner city that would take the lives of hundreds of thousands on its own in a given year. We got to do more. We got to do more. And it has to start with me, not just talking and singing about it. I got to find a way to love and partner with people that are doing it on the front lines. So that's my last rant, by the way. So if you don't like me, you can send all your hate mail to We Are Messengers. I'll gladly receive it. I'm totally open to that. They make me laugh too.
Aw. Well, I do want to share just how much love we received for you guys right after the March for Life. we were getting emails and phone calls and DMs on Instagram and Twitter, just praising you guys
Come
for
on.
speaking the truth, and just sharing such a message of love and joy of life through your music, through the testimony you gave at the March for Life, for having the courage to speak out against abortion. So many people you see in today's society, just even though they might stand against it personally, they don't have the courage yet to speak
Mm.
out. And seeing people like you just so bravely step onto that front line, I think it gives a lot of people courage. So thank you for that, Darren.
And hope, a lot of
Wow.
hope.
Well, honestly, you guys have given me hope. Honestly, it's a cause worth fighting for, you know. Um, and it was so funny. I remember doing the March for Life, and then the next day there were like conservative newspapers and stuff that ran these really lovely pieces on it. And then there was these really liberal ones that ran pieces saying Darren Mulligan is a Donald Trump supporter and he doesn't know what he's talking about and all of this stuff. And I'm like, I never once mentioned being a Donald Trump supporter. And honestly, that's none of their business who I support politically or don't support. You see, everyone wants to politicize everything. That's so boring to me. Is that the
Mhm.
height of our society that we politicize things? We need to take the conversation somewhere else. The narrative needs to move. It's not about which side of the line we are. We stand for life unashamedly.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, girls, babies, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons. It doesn't matter. We're for life. That's it. End of. And that's why I love your movement, because I was there with like there was Catholic priests and there was evangelical, Protestant ministers, and there was Pentecostals, and there were agnostics, people that
Mm-hmm.
had no faith. There were atheists there. And I'm like, if we can agree on this, we can change the world. Do you know, this is not a club that's just open to Christians. This club for being pro life is open to everybody. Doesn't matter what the color of your skin is, what your ethnicity, your faith, your background. You're our brother and sister in this movement, you know? Um, so I'm not on here to proselytize about Jesus, although I do love Jesus and I know he is the only way onto life, but we leave that for another day.
Darren,
Yeah.
if you could give one piece of parting advice to the pro-life generation, what would it be?
Mm. I wrote a line in a song the other day that will never be released because it's terrible. But the song, I was shouting at myself and it said this. It said, "Show up for your life." And so I would say the same to you guys. Show up for your life. You only have this moment today. Tomorrow may not even happen. So what are you using the air in your lungs for, the heart that's beating in your chest for?
Mm-hmm.
Show up for your life. And the best way to show up for your life is to give your life away so that others will find theirs. Give your time away, give your money away, give your spirit away so that people who feel like they don't have a choice can find a choice, can find hope, and can find life. That'll be it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Darren, for joining us tonight and for spreading your message of love and life through your music. And thank you also to everyone who is joining us tonight for our Concerts for Life with We Are Messengers. If you want to
Mm.
hear more from We Are Messengers, check out their website, wearemessengersmusic.com, or go to your favorite music playing app.
You're a
um,
wonderful host, by the way. You're doing such a good job. Yeah, like, you guys need to give some hearts for this lady. She's killing it out here. What a great job you're doing. Thank you.
it's a fun thing to do when staying at home.
Well, thank you, ladies. Do you want me to let me play you guys one out, and then I'll leave you guys, and I'd love you guys to give like March for Life info and stuff too at the end of this. Can we
That'd be
do that?
fantastic.
I just
Yeah.
want to quickly say, Darren, we look forward to seeing all of you guys at another date. We'll see you. We'll see you. We'll see you at the March for Life again. They'll be performing for us in a future year. Not
Well,
next year, but because they'll be on tour. But we'll have them back, and we can't wait.
we will do it. We'll do it for sure. Actually, when I have you, shout out the March for Life address there as well, will you? Just what is it?
So you can find the March for Life at marchforlife.com. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at March for Life.
Excellent. Super smooth.
Very
Right.
simple.
Well, I'm going to sing this song. And by the way, all these comments, I see them. I'm going to go through them all tonight. I won't get a chance to reply to them, but I've seen them and we hear you. You're not on your own. We're in this together. Um, It's gonna be all right. Who's this? Hibernians for Life, New York. Wants to ask if we are messengers of plans to be in New York. Yes, we do. You need to tell Governor Cuomo he needs to get stuck in. He needs to quit blaming other people and let's get this thing done. Let's get New York well, healthy, open. Let's go. Let's get it done. I better stop talking now. This is a Matt Maher song. It's called Lord, I Need You. I will not do this justice. Matt is an incredible singer. And I love this song. I love this song. So let's end on this tonight. And we love you guys very much. So here we go. Lord, I come and I confess, bowing here, I find my rest. 'Cause without you, I fall apart. You're the one that guides my heart. And Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. In every hour, I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. Where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Where grace abounds is where you are. And where you are, Lord, I am free. 'Cause holiness is Christ in me. And Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. In every hour, I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. So teach my song to rise with you. When temptation comes my way, when I cannot, 'cause when I cannot stand, I'll fall on you. Jesus, you're my hope and stay. 'Cause Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour, I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. All right, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Bye.
There we go. That was absolutely fantastic.
Is Darren?
Yes. So thank you to all of our viewers tonight for joining us for our Concerts for Life with We Are Messengers. If you guys want to hear more of their music, please go check them out on wearemessengersmusic.com or go on to Spotify, iTunes, whatever people are listening to music on these days. They're just absolutely fantastic and great friends of the March for Life. They really do stand for everything the March for the pro-life movement stands for. So thank you to them. For more details about the March for Life, please check us out on our own website, marchforlife.org. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We would love to have all of you guys there to interact with you guys on a day-to-day basis. That's my job, and I love doing it. If you'd like to join us again for another Facebook Live, we're going to be having a wonderful interview with two amazing groups, Embrace Grace and Support After Abortion, this Wednesday, and talking about how, just like Darren said, it's important to show love not only to the unborn, but to their mothers who might be struggling through many different things in life. And so we just need to show them the support and love and compassion that every person deserves, born or unborn. So please join us at 4 p.m. on Wednesday for that. And if you'd like to join us for another Friday evening of fun, we'll be back at it at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with another Movies for March for Life next Friday. We'll be watching the award-winning film Because of Grazia, and afterwards chatting with the film's producer and lead actor. For more details on that, check out our Facebook page. Thank you again just for joining us tonight. It was such a joy to be here with all of you guys. Do you have any parting words, Mary?
Save the date, Friday, January 29th, 2021 for the next March for Life. We'll see you there.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Night.
Good night.